Happy Monday, happy March 2nd, 2020, and happy birthday to Dr. Seuss. We will be celebrating Read Across America today. We will be even getting into our dens today. It's been a while. One of Dr. Seuss's books is called My Many Colored Days, so you might notice that some of us remembered to wear tie-dye, and we will be reading this book. I will share it on the YouTube channel in a little bit, and you can check it out anytime you want. I'll also try to share it tonight so that you could watch it at home with your parents if you'd like to on Facebook or Instagram or one of our other channels. So, like I said, it's March 2nd, 2020. Yesterday was a very important day. Yesterday, our state of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State, celebrated its birthday. Yesterday, Nebraska turned 153 years old. It became a state in 1867. Today's lunch in the cafeteria is grilled chicken. Tomorrow for breakfast will be yogurt and graham crackers. Now, I did read an important announcement about breakfast. I think last week we had chocolate milk a couple of days. This week it will be back to white milk again. And then, there may be days where you're surprised and you get chocolate milk for breakfast. But this week we are back to our white milk. All right, your weather today is partly cloudy and windy. Currently our temperature is at 21 degrees, but with that wind it feels like 14. Definitely a day to bundle up. Your expected high is 47. That means we must wear coats today because our high has to be 50 or above in order to take our coats off. At lunchtime, we are expecting our temperature to be right around 39 degrees, but that wind will be blowing at 20 miles an hour. All right, Miss Steiner is gone and there is not a sub today. So if you usually have Mrs. Steiner, just know that she might not be in her classroom, but we will work to get everything covered the best we can. March is Music in Schools Month. We talked about it being Dr. Seuss's birthday, and we are going to meet later today in our dens. Make sure that when you come, you bring a book. We're going to pair older kids up with younger kids, and they will be reading. So bring a book with you. Kaburi will meet in the library. Fierte will meet by the kindergarten rooms. Duma will meet in the gym, and Superbia will meet in the foyer right in front of Kristen's desk. Now, we'll only be there for a short time because we're going to split into two different places, into classrooms where we can watch a video and then also where we can do the reading, and it'll be a little bit quieter and less people all in one location. So go to those areas, and then the teachers from your den will show you where you need to be in final. And we do have snacks, so we can get the snacks and the drinks taken down to the classroom so that they're there when we get ready. I think that's all. We'll try to send an email with the link and all the other information about Den Day today. Our focus this week is going to be the nurse's office. Now, there's many times during the day that we have to go to the nurse's office. If your teacher gives you a pass, then that would be appropriate. What we want to do is limit people coming just because Miss Jancy is so cool. We all know that she is, but it's important that we let her get her work done and focus on the kids who really need her attention. So sometimes we just feel a little bit icky, but it's nothing that we can't handle. We just have to get tough and do our work and stay in our class, because if we're not in class, we can't learn. All right, last month, I missed a birthday. It was Mr. Britch's birthday on Friday, I believe. His birthday was the 28th of February. So happy birthday, Mr. Britch. Over the weekend, we started a new month, so I have a couple of birthdays I didn't remember to recognize before we left for the break. Laz Lerma and Caden Canseco both celebrated birthdays yesterday on March 1st. And if there's any staff members, I have to find my list that Kristen gave me, and I will announce them tomorrow. But happy birthday and happy March. We did get a little bit of snow, but I think so far we can say it's came in like a lamb. Nothing too major. All right, here is a fun fact about Dr. Seuss. His real name is Theodore Seuss Geisel. He was born March 2nd in 1904. His birthplace was Springfield, Massachusetts. All right, I know it's not Trivia Tuesday, but maybe you can do a little bit of trivia and you can find this answer and tell me when you see me. If his birthday is March 2nd, 1904. How old would he be today if he were still alive? Let me know if you find that answer out. All right, Dr. Seuss was not born, he wasn't a doctor. He added doctor to his name in college to lend credibility to his writing. His first book was And to Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street. It was rejected 27 times before it was finally published. So sometimes we do something and it's not good enough, or people don't like it the way it is. We never ever want to give up trying. Dr. Seuss is one of those examples. It took him 27 times to get his first book published. He won $50 on a bet with his publisher writing Green Eggs and Ham and only using 50 words. So he uses the words over and over, but he only uses 50 different words in that book. Dr. Seuss did not have any children of his own, so he invented an imaginary one named Chrysanthemum Pearl, and he used to brag about her. He based the Grinch character on himself. He was trying to rediscover something about Christmas that was obviously lost. The book, If I Ran the Zoo, holds the distinction of being the first published record of the word nerd. So if you thought you used the word nerd, now you know it came from the first book, If I Ran the Zoo. Use that word in its book. Dr. Seuss wrote and illustrated 44 different children's books in his lifetime. And he purchased an old observation tower in La Jolla, California, where he'd write at least 8 hours a day. So there are some facts that you maybe didn't already know. Enjoy Read Across America Day and any book, whether it's a Dr. Seuss book or any book. We hope you enjoy it. Tune in later for the story, My Many Colored Days.